Welcome to bestlearnspanish.com. Today, we will learn how to ask questions in Spanish. When you have a short conversation, you usually ask and answer questions. Well, in this video, we will review how to formulate questions in Spanish. Let's get started. The 5 questions that we're going to review are ¿Qué? ¿Quién? ¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde? ¿Por qué? Yes, you want to know everything. But before we begin, it's important to emphasize that in Spanish we use 2 question marks. Yes, 2. One at the beginning and another one at the end. That's one of the first things that my students notice when they start studying Spanish. The first question is ¿Qué? We use this form when we want to know about a thing or an action. For example, ¿Qué haces? Yo como. We want to know the action. We want to know what they are doing. ¿Qué haces? Yo como. However, you can also use the same form to ask about a thing. For example, ¿Qué comes? Yo como pizza. With this question, you know already that he or she is eating, but you want to know what is he or she eating. So you are asking for the thing. Or if somebody is reading, you can ask, ¿Qué lees? You know already that he or she is reading, but you want to know more. The next question is ¿Quién? To ask about a person, you need ¿quién? ¿Quién for singular and ¿quiénes for plural? Let's see some examples. ¿Quién es tu cantante favorito? Mi cantante favorito es Pedro Infante. ¿Quién es él? ¿Quiénes son ellos? So, for example, with my example, I'm telling you, mi cantante favorito es Pedro Infante. But you don't know who is Pedro Infante. So you ask me, ¿quién es él? ¿Quién es Pedro Infante? Okay? The next question is ¿cuándo? ¿Cuándo? When you want to ask about time or date, you need ¿cuándo? For example, ¿cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Mi cumpleaños es el 10 de enero. Anytime you want to ask about a time or a date, you can use ¿cuándo? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? ¿Cuándo es el examen? Remember, ¿cuándo is for date or time. If you want to ask about a place, you need to use ¿dónde? For example, ¿dónde vives? Yo vivo en Estados Unidos. If you want to ask about a location, a specific location, you use the same. ¿Dónde? For example, ¿dónde está el museo? This is perfect when you are traveling and you get lost. So you can say, disculpe, ¿dónde está el museo? Finally, if you want to ask for a reason, you can ask ¿por qué? Let's see some examples. ¿Por qué estudias español? This is a question that I usually ask to my students, and the answer is different. ¿Por qué estudias español? Porque me gusta. or porque viajaré a Sudamérica. Finally, in English, you use why to ask and because to answer. As you can see, the words are so different in English. However, in Spanish, notice that both are pretty similar. When you ask why, the question is formed by two words in Spanish, ¿por qué? And when you answer, because, it's only one, ¿por qué? The pronunciation is slightly different. Let's check the pronunciation. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué estudias español? Porque me gusta. So, you're ready to ask tons of questions to everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon. Hasta pronto!